Don't look at me like that. I know, I have never heard of a Ropeway Simulator either. The good news is that it isn't as terrible as it sounds. Admittedly, I bought it out of morbid curiosity when it showed up on Steam, expecting it to be anything but good. Luckily, I was proved wrong. The clue in Ropeway Simulator is, well, building ropeways. You start off with the choice between two different scenarios, one being wintertime and the other being summertime. Both can be started at the same time, although it is advised to start with the winter one as it's easier. Upon opening one, we're greeted with a map displaying a multitude of areas that can be unlocked and bought as we complete the first level. Areas you buy, the more you can build ropeways and expand your attractions to earn more money. That's basically it. The whole picture is easy to understand, and we're not required to be like insane technicians to understand the workflows of the ropeways and the gondolas. The idea of simulation, however, lacks in my opinion. It's really more of a Tycoon rather than simulator, as I feel the goal in the game is more to attract customers and earn as much profit as possible. It's comparable to a game like Roller Coaster or Ski Resort Tycoon, where you do buy and build attractions, but you're not 100% in charge of the mechanical aspect of the construction, other than just building them. That said, the building of the ropeways themselves are okay. Although you do not have the complete freedom to choose when and where to build them, the construction mechanics of placing the pylons feels accurate and realistic. You can change the height, the curvature and the base angle of the pylons to conduct the suspended ropeways from one station to another. Once built, you can upgrade them with upgrades that are unlocked in a research menu and start charging prices that depend on the amount of luxury and the type of gondola that's available. There's a wide variety of gondolas to choose from, up to 10 different styles that can or can't be built depending on the course that's available. Building ropeways and buying attractions, unfortunately, is what you'll be doing for hours on end. There's no variety other than the ropeways and the attractions, which are all the exact same in every area from both scenarios, which makes it already repetitive from the first level. The only variety that there is the objectives that might change from area to area. It is enough to keep you going if you are a fan of this genre, but if you're not, you'll quickly pass it by. What I really appreciated though is that as you enter the game, we're instantly offered optional help that explains all of the options and gets you off ground up and running. Because it's a simulator, we know that the graphics and the sound design are on top of the field. And they do the job here. The models are accurate and they look like the real-life references of the registered trademark Doppelmayr. I do hope that I pronounced that correctly because I don't know how to pronounce Doppelmayr. Anyway, the landscapes are nice and justify the places where the gondolas are being situated. It helps giving a meaning to them and the people that are going to use it. There are a few things though that are horrid. First and foremost is the performance. I have an HD 5870 from AMD and I run Crysis and Metro Last Light faster than this game, which by the way has specifications out of proportion of what they offer in terms of hardware budget. I often got 5 frames per second on the winter scenario depending on where the camera was going, which is insane. Hell, even the demo of the Unreal Engine 4, an engine which I'm working on currently, runs better than Ropeway Simulator 2014. Now let me show you the difference. animations of the people. Even in Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 it looked better. You'll often find people just running through mountains or through terrain, or even not walking on the platform of the stations and suddenly pop up on the gondola for no reason. Finally, the most frustrating implementation is the camera, the camera zoom in, which happens every goddamn time that you click on an attraction or a gondola. It makes you lose so much time, while it shouldn't do that in the first place. All we want is to click on the attraction and receive the information tab without any close camera angle look on attraction that, by the way, looked all the same ever since the first level anyway. Now, what you get for your money is once again okay. Nothing in the game really shines out or makes you appreciate all of the effort that you do until the very end. But for those who are interested in ropeways and the construction behind them, this game will fit your needs. Ropeway Simulator earns a 7 out of 10. Let's be honest here, the developers really did a good job of polishing the most important features, and also didn't pick up this concept as something hilarious or stupid like some other developers would have done with such a subject, which I think is really cool. It makes this simulator surprising and innovative, that unfortunately feels a little bit limited, but is still worth trying out. It could have benefited from maybe a little more varied attractions, or like specific buildings within a certain area. Or even a city-themed urban. I've read that Doppelmayr made over 14,000 installations over like more than 80 countries in the world. A little bit more variety would have been welcome. But that said, for those skiing fans and the people that love ropeways, this is going to be your thing. While I'm on the gondola enjoying the view, I'll see you in the next review.